Hello, this is part 2 of part 2 for long division. If you need a refresher, you would probably find it helpful to watch Miss Casella's classroom on YouTube, where I do a lesson on regrouping numbers. And I just posted one, it's a 2-in-1, about 0 and what to do when you're confronted with decimals in terms of long division. I've got 4 examples for you. Let's get right through them. 5 divided into 68 and a half. 68 decimal 5, 68.5. First priority, my decimal on the left side. It has to be here. It already is. Remember, it's assumed even if it's not showing. Whatever I do to the left side, I have to do to the right side. Since I'm not doing nothing to the left side, I don't have to do anything to the right side. So I take my decimal here and I just bring it up on top in between the 8 and the 5. Now I solve it. I'm going to see this number as 6. Maybe I'll see it as 68. Maybe I'll see it as 685. Depends on how the 5 divides. 5 goes into 6 one time. 5 times 1 equals 5. I subtract. 6 minus 5 equals 1. Bring down the next number. Now it's 18. 5 goes into 18 3 times. 5 times 3 equals 15. I subtract it. 8 minus 5 equals 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring down the next number. 5 goes into 35 7 times. 5 times 7 equals 35, and I subtract. 35 minus 35 is 0. 5 minus 5 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. 5 goes into 68.5, 13.7 times. 13 decimal 7 times. All right, do another one. 3.5 divided into 9 decimal 8 0. My decimals are priority. Number 1. This decimal has to go here. Okay, done. I put it there. What did I have to do? I had to scooch it over. How many times? 1 time. Whatever I do to the left side, I have to do to the right side. Here's my decimal here. Scooch it over 1 time. Now it's there, and I bring it up in between the 8 and the 0. This is now 35, and this is now 9 or 98 or 980, depending on how 35 divides into it. 35 goes into 9 0 times. 39 goes into 98. How many times? 2 times. 35 times 2 equals 70. I subtract. 8 minus 0 equals 8. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Bring down the next number. 35 goes into 280 8 times. 8 times 35 is 280. 280 minus 280 equals 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 minus 8 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. All right, we're making some progress here. 2 more examples for you. If I have decimal 513 divided into 1 .0773. I gotta scooch over my decimal on the left side. 1, 2, 3 times. So I do the same on the right side. 1, 2, 3 times, and I bring my decimal up. $513 goes into 1 0 times. 513 goes into 10 0 times. 513 goes into 107 0 times. 513 goes into 1077 2 times. My 2 is on top of the 7. 513 times 2 equals 1026, and I subtract. 7 minus 6 equals 1. 7 minus 2 equals 5. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring down the next number. 513. 513 goes into 513 one time. 513 times 1 equals 513. 513 minus 513 equals 0. One more example for you. 4 divided into 3.00. What do I do? Nothing. Remember, the decimal is already assumed that it's there. So I don't have to do anything on the left side. I don't have to do anything on the right side. I just take my decimal here and plop it there, in between the 3 and the 0. 4 goes into 3 0 times. 4 goes into 30 7 times. 4 times 7 equals 28, and I subtract. 0 minus 8, can't do it. Cross out, show what's left, carry over. Just like that, my 3 is now a 2, and my 0 is now a 10. 10 minus 8 equals 2. 2 minus 2 equals 0. Bring down the next number. 4 goes into 20. 5 times. 4 times 5 equals 20. I subtract. 20 minus 20 equals 0. 0 minus 0 equals 0. 2 minus 2 equals 0. I hope that helped you find clarity and build confidence in terms of long division using decimals. Happy long division.